Good morning, lovely people. Welcome to another car ride with me. Today, I have a special announcement for you guys, but I'm not going to tell you right now because we're going to do some other things before I tell you. Like go get my hair cut. I always say like, oh, I'm not going to tell you right now, and you guys can literally just like scroll over to whenever I start the announcement, but don't do that. Don't do that. Be patient and just watch the rest of the video and then I'll explain it. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. So I just got done with my hair. It's still wet, so you can still see like the conditioner and stuff, but that's the whole thing about having curly hair. You let it air dry and it doesn't get frizzy. That'll all dry in there. So I just had to get the bottom cut. I'm trying to decide if I want to go to the gym right now or not, but I'm probably gonna sit and do some work first. And get some things out of the way, work some more on the Better Body Challenge for you guys so that it'll come out as soon as possible. It's a little bit delayed just because of my hip and recording all the workouts and putting them on my exercise library, so that might take a little bit, but I'm gonna try to get it done as soon as possible so that you guys can have the Better Body Challenge for this summer. Other than that, I'll explain to you guys the challenge, or not the challenge, the announcement once I get some food and get to work. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, good people. Welcome to my announcement video. I know I'm in like a really weird position in my car, but that's where you guys have to be right now because I don't have my tripod with me. So welcome to my car. So lately, things have been a little bit crazy. Things have been kind of difficult, especially as far as getting in the gym has gone. You guys know that I wasn't super motivated to get in there after my show. I tried to get into powerlifting right after just to stay in the gym, and then I decided that was a little too much and I just needed to get in and work out. And then my hip injury started. It's just been like a roller coaster ride as far as how I've been feeling about the gym. But I did realize a few months ago that when I got my pro card at my show in Savannah, the first show of my last season, there were a few requirements in order to activate my pro card, which was to pay for the membership for my WNBF organization and to compete within a year in a pro show. And for WNBF, not every show has a WNBF bikini division. Some have WNBF professional divisions, but some might be just figure, men's physique, something like that. So the only show in my region that I wouldn't have to travel for that is a bikini professional show is a show in August, which is actually the first INBF show that I ever did, which is the amateur version of WNBF. It was the first show that I ever did in a natural organization, and I'll actually have to compete at that show, which is August 26th, I believe. So the announcement is that I will be going for my pro debut in August. So my prep starts Monday. I've had about 2 to 3 months off. If I'm being completely honest, I don't want to do this show. I don't feel like I'm necessarily prepared. I've done 4 shows this year, within a year, and that's pretty hard to do. It wasn't that I was expecting to do 4 shows. It kind of just ended up that way. I actually wasn't even going to do Border Clash, which was the main show of last season, and over time the people at my gym were doing it and they were talking about it more, and I just decided to go ahead and do it. And last minute I ended up doing the Savannah show, which got me my pro card. So all of those shows were just not really planned or expected, and I ended up just doing them, and now I'm kind of just in there, you know. Not that I don't love competing, I do. I think I just wasn't expecting how hard it was to come out of this last season. I'm super proud of this season, super grateful for just every aspect of that season, getting through it, how the placings went, how the shows went, all the support that I had during those preps. It was a great season, but you know, now I have to compete again. My season isn't necessarily over. I guess you can just say that was a little bit of a break. And as far as my thoughts on how this little second portion of the season's gonna go, I've decided to start a whole new series. I was going to kind of make it like a re-up of Competition 17, but I think that this series is going to have a little bit more meaning behind it. I'm deciding on whether or not to call it Sparking the Fire. I'm still trying to find a name for it, but something about igniting the fire, sparking the fire, because I think that my flame has gone out for sure. I've been dealing with a lot of different stuff, just trying to figure out exactly where I want to go. I think I know, but I think a lot of it is just self-doubt. I have a lot of self-doubt about just everything, where I'm trying to take this career, what I'm trying to do with it. And it's like I know in my heart where I want to take it, but just verbalizing that has been difficult for me for some reason. I can't seem to talk to people about it without feeling almost like embarrassed. Not even I don't know how to explain it. I guess I'm just sharing this with you guys because there's a lot of people that go through this. My channel is almost like a diary of my fitness journey, my fitness career, really. And I think it would just serve me well to just be honest with you guys since you do follow it. So yeah, this is gonna be my pro debut series. But what I also realized was when I did Border Clash, I qualified for nationals. So nationals is 12 weeks after my August show. So I have 10 weeks on Monday to my pro debut, and then 12 weeks after that to Miami Nationals, November 17th and 18th, or 18th and 19th, one of those. And I've been heavily debating that. I've considered just training myself like I have been to my pro debut. That's definitely what I'm going to end up doing. And then I started considering maybe getting a coach for nationals in Miami, if I do nationals in Miami. I'm kind of just playing around with the idea. There's a lot of different factors that are going to go into if I do that show. It's very expensive. It's about $300 for an entry fee to nationals, and that's not considering the travel costs and stuff like that. It's something that I'll definitely have to really sit down and think about. When I first started competing, I never really went into this to become a pro at all, honestly. It was more of just a bucket list thing, and a year later, 4 shows down, it's become something a lot larger than I'm aware of. It's very exciting. It's a little bit scary deciding how I want this to go, but for sure my prep will start on Monday because the pro show has to happen. I just wanted to make that little announcement that I'm starting a new series and that I am about to start my prep to my professional debut. I think that this series is going to focus on me just getting back into the groove of things, finding my spark again. The series will start next week. This video and the next video is going to be kind of like pre-episodes for this new series. It'll be this announcement video, and then the next video I kind of just want to show you guys how I prepare for it. Definitely show you guys what I eat, because I will be not splurging or binging or anything like that, but I definitely will be getting in what I want to get in. Haven't had a burger in a while, so that's gonna go down. That's definitely happening. Definitely gonna get my beer in. I'm not like a super drinker or anything like that, but you know, every once in a while I do like to have a beer. So that'll be happening at some point. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep it as raw as possible. Just definitely keeping it about my fitness journey and the things I face going through it. It definitely hasn't been easy the last few months. This hip injury definitely killed any any excitement that I was getting to get back in the gym. I did just have a physical therapy appointment yesterday. I'm gonna start going to them twice a week, because if I'm gonna be on this prep, I need to be at 100%. The focus on this prep, if I'm not at 100%, is going to be nutrition. I like to rely a lot on my training, and that can't happen with this hip. So this will be a very trying prep. We'll see how it goes, and you guys will get to see, because I will be recording it and sharing it with you guys. So that's my little announcement. I'm really excited to share it with you guys, and thank you for watching. I hope you guys are excited about this new series that I'm going to be starting next week, and let's grow together. I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be one more before the series starts. So see you guys at the end of the week.